This is a series of 100 films about Japanese foods that I've eaten, and this is a film about what happens when pasta gets weird. When I was a child, my mother did most of the cooking in our house. My father, to do his part, handled dinner at least once per week, and he made spaghetti, because spaghetti was the only dish he could make. Oyu. By the time I was a teenager, I had come to hate spaghetti, and after that, I would eat any other kind of pasta as long as it wasn't spaghetti. And when I moved to Japan, this became a problem, you see. Outside of fancy restaurants and overpriced grocery counters, it's the only pasta Japanese people eat on a regular basis. Oyu. Lasagna is practically impossible to find. Even in grocery stores geared to Europeans, you'll almost never find the noodles for it. So I decided to try the dish I hated one more time, oyu, and discovered that Japanese spaghetti is a lot better than in English-speaking countries. It's not just noodles and tomato sauce from a can. They have several different ways of making spaghetti. So many that I made a list. It's called My Top 5 Favorite Kinds of Japanese Spaghetti. Number 5, ragu. This is spaghetti bolognese, what most people back home think of as regular spaghetti. The one with tomato sauce. Frequently, you'll find it paired with eggplant, since they're just such good friends. Number 4, the one with bacon and spinach and often clams. I have no idea how these two items became so beloved by Japanese spaghetti restaurants, but they're everywhere. You'll find them paired with a Parmesan sauce made from clam water. It's not bad, but it also feeds my suspicion that Japan sees pasta as a spin-off of other kinds of noodles, like ramen or soba. Number 3, carbonara with egg and nori. This is spaghetti with a cream sauce, topped with a soft-boiled egg. This is a pretty safe choice. It's tasty, yet the flavors are never too strong. Number 2, peperoncino. This is the simplest of the spaghettis in Japan. Roasted bits of garlic and hot red chilies tossed in olive oil and seasoned with salt and pepper. It's pretty garlicky, but it is one of the most popular of the bunch. And finally, that's right, you guessed it, number 1, mentaiko mayo. Then finally we have my favorite. Mentaiko is pollock caviar, marinated in spices and fried until it turns pink. Then a sauce is made from that and Japanese mayonnaise. The spaghetti is tossed in the sauce and it sounds awful, but trust me, it's amazing. Where can I get it? That's right, you guessed it, this place, Spagiro in Ebisu. If you're new to Japan, you'll probably want to start in Tokyo from Shinjuku Station, since it's the busiest train station in the world. You board the Yamanote line on platform 14 of Shinjuku Station, take the train in the Osaki direction to Ebisu Station, go out the west exit gate, walk forward, cross the street by the Koban or police box, walk one more block north, Spagiro is on your right, next to a bagel shop. As always, keep in mind by the time you're watching this info may be out of date. The word of the day. The word of the day is oyu. It means hot water in Japanese. So you can just look over to the waitress, hold up your teacup and say, oyu, and she'll know what to bring you. So if you want to remember this word, feel free to watch this video 10 more times and repeat along with me, or at least that's what I do. Next time. So that's it until next time when we look at the Japanese food with more carbohydrates than you ever thought possible. So until then, sayonara.